A God-fearer was a member of a class of non-Jewish sympathizers to Second Temple Judaism mentioned in the Christian New Testament and other contemporary sources such as synagogue inscriptions in diaspora Hellenistic Judaism. The concept has precedents in the proselytes of the Hebrew Bible. In the Hebrew Bible, there is some recognition of non-Jewish monotheistic worship as being directed toward the same God. This forms the category of Yireh Hashem. This was developed by later rabbinic literature into the concept of Noahide Gentiles following the 7 Noahide laws, which rabbinic writings assign to the Noahic covenant. In inscriptions, texts and papyri, the terms are found in synagogue inscriptions in aphrodisias. Judging from the distinctions in the Book of Acts, it is thought that they did not become gers or decks, which required circumcision, although the evidence across the centuries varies widely and the meaning of the term may have included all kinds of sympathetic Gentiles, proselytes or not. There are also around 300 text references to a sect of Hypsisterians, some of whom practiced Sabbath and which many scholars see as sympathizers with Judaism related to God-fearers. In the New Testament, God-fearers is used of those who attach themselves in varying degrees to Judaism without becoming total converts, and are referred to in the Christian New Testament's Book of Acts, which describes the apostolic age of the 1st century. So Paul stood up, and motioning with his hand said, "Men of Israel and you who fear God, listen, brothers, sons of the family of Abraham, and those among you who fear God. To us has been sent the message of this salvation." Theological significance. God-fearers are considered to be of significant importance to the popularity of the early Christian movement. They represented a group of Gentiles who shared religious ideas with Jews to one degree or another. However, they were not converts, but a separate Gentile community, engaged in Judaic religious ideas and practices. Actual conversion to Judaism would require adherence to all of the laws of Moses, which includes various prohibitions which were generally unattractive to would-be Gentile converts. The rite of circumcision was especially unpopular in classical civilization because it was the custom to spend an hour a day or so exercising in the nude in the gymnasium, and males did not want to be seen in public deprived of the foreskins. The message of St. Paul stressed that faith in Jesus constituted a new covenant with God, a covenant which essentially provides a free gift of salvation from the harsh edicts of the Mosaic Law. The Law of Moses was considered therefore to have little relevance to the Pauline Christian community, as the sacrifice of the Christ was seen as a liberation from the demand that a person follow the law without deviation. See also abrogation of Old Covenant laws. This message was taken up by the God-fearers, who already represented a sizable group of people. In Paul's message of salvation through faith as opposed to works, the God-fearers found an essentially Jewish group to which they could belong without the necessity of their accepting Jewish law. Aside from earning Paul's group a wide following, this view was generalized in the eventual conclusion that converts to Christianity need not first accept all Jewish law, a fact which was indispensable to the popularity of the early Christian movement and which would eventually lead to the distinction between Judaism and Christianity as two separate religions.